Hey people, Tricky Acid here, and it's been a while since we've heard anything from CDPR regarding any details on DLC for Cyberpunk 2077. The first step, of course, was to amend the glitch fest. That was Cyberpunk for a lot of gamers, and well, for me, I'd been very lucky on this end. My experience had been pretty smooth, but even with the latest patches, I've still had the odd stability issues, but also the random bug here and there, like my bike for instance, that decided to hump a gate in the middle of nowhere. So I decided to not be rude and wait until it was satisfied and flopped to the ground. So I can jump back on it and ride it into the sunset. But yeah, the odd bugs aside, for me playing on PC, it's been a pretty stellar experience for the most part, and yeah, people can hate all they want, but truth be told, Cyberpunk 2077 does have some pretty awesome missions and a few cool story arcs. And Night City itself is a gorgeous neon world, and visually it looks stunning. But it's August 2021 now, and the Polish developers did mention that after all these hotfixes and patches, that they were satisfied with the current state of the game. So with patches out of the way, and it being August 2021 now, you'd think, well, any news on DLC? Because originally, according to CDPR's roadmap and in the later half of 2021, we should have had something, but so far, they're keeping quiet. I suppose in one way it's a good thing, as to not have another PR disaster with the original launch of the game, so better stay quiet until CDPR are fully ready to show off new content. But there was an article I read from Forbes from Paul Tassi who mentioned perhaps it would be better to have a next-gen soft relaunch, saying as PS5 and Xbox Series X gamers don't have any next-gen update yet either, and as we're only a few months away from 2022, I guess it would probably make sense to have both the new DLC and the next-gen update bundled up together, and I think it would help encourage a lot of gamers, at least on the next-gen consoles, to jump back on and check out the better visuals, take advantage of ray tracing, as well as indulge in the new DLC, because right now I don't think there is much incentive to jumping back on the game. Speaking of the new content though, I would hold your expectations for anything huge. Like, I highly doubt this is going to be on blood and wine levels like we had in Witcher 3. Instead, with it being free DLC, it will most likely be new clothing items for V, possibly even allowing us to customize our character to change their appearance a bit more with cosmetic changes such as new hairstyles, or even getting to customize our vehicles. I don't know, I'm basically freeballing here, but I doubt it will be anything overly major, at least for now. That being said, it would be nice if CDPR sorted out the game a bit more, with, for one, being the police system and the wanted system, because I've seen in one mission how there is police driving AI and they will hunt you down and even pop up on your minimap. So if that's the case, why don't the cops chase you down in vehicles if you are wanted when you're free roaming? Clearly the game has these mechanics already pre-built, so why aren't they incorporated? So there are a few things that still don't make sense to me, so there is clearly a lot of work here, but let's wait and see in the next coming months if CDPR is going to surprise us with some new content, or will this end up being delayed into 2022? With that said, let me know in the comments if you'd be eager to jump back on Cyberpunk once new DLC is out, and if you enjoyed the video, please give a like as it really helps me out. Also, sharing is caring, so maybe share this with your friends, and also don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you all later.